Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss about configuration of zip trunk on CUCM. Let me show you how to create a zip trunk on CUCM. Let me just log in on my CUCM first, and then I will be showing you how to create zip trunks. So before creating zip trunks, you need to create zip profile and the zip trunk security profile. So we are going to create those things first, and then we will create the zip trunk. So let me create a zip trunk security profile first. You need to go to the systems, and then you can go to security and then zip trunk security profile. Here you can give the name and all other things. So you need to click on the add new first. Here you can give the name to the zip trunk security profile. Let me just give it as a test security profile, and in description we can just say test. So incoming transport mode, you can use TLS as well as TCP plus UDP. And if you want to use any of these incoming port, like accept present subscription, out of dialog refer, accept unsolicited notifications, and the accept replaces error, you can just check it out and then click on save. So now your zip trunk security profile is created. So our next step would be the zip profile. Let me just open the zip profile, and then we can just create a new one. So zip profiles, once you can see it here. There are some default zip profiles as well, but like if you want to create one, then you can just click on add new. Here you can give the name as test zip profile. Description is not mandatory, but yeah, you can give it the same test zip profile. And then there is a main thing which you need to add it here. That is, you don't need to add actually the things here. You need to check few things actually. So the main thing which you need to check, this zip rel 1xx options. This is for the prac messages, whether you need the prac message for all 1xx messages or for the messages which contains SDP. So you can just click on the drop down and you can see it. As of now, the prac is disabled. This rel1xx, it means prac is disabled. If you need a prac, you can click on send prac if 1xx contains SDP. You can click on this one, and if you need a prac for all 1xx messages, you can click on that one as well. So that depends on you if you want to disable it and if you want to enable it or not. So let me just, as of now, let me just disable it. Let me just change it to the send prac if 1xx contains SDP. And then I don't need to do anything, just click save. And then let's wait for this zip profile to be created. Okay, so zip profile is created. Now we need to create a zip trunk. You need to go to device and then trunk. Click on add new. So now you need to select the trunk type as zip trunk. Then device protocol would be automatically selected as zip protocol. And then you can choose the trunk service type as well. So you can make it as a default as well. Click on the next. Okay, now you need to give the device name as well to this zip trunk. We can just give the device name as zip trunk to gateway. Description, you can use the same one. Okay. The device pool, you can select it as default, and if you want to use it any other like you created, so you can use the device pool as well. Then you need to do one thing, that is the main thing for the creation of SIP trunk, that is the gateway IP address from where this SIP trunk is going to. So you need to mention the gateway IP address here. Let's just take an example of like 10, 10, 20 or 35, and the destination port would be 50, 60. And the next thing which you need to select as SIP trunk security profile and the SIP profile which we created earlier. So SIP trunk security profile, you can choose it as test SIP, or you can choose it as non-secure or SIP trunk. These are the by default. You can choose it as test SIP trunk, test SIP trunk security profile, and after that you need to choose the SIP profile. So standard SIP profile, and there are so many SIP profiles which are by default in there in CUCM. And this is the one which we created, that is test SIP profile. Click on that one, and then you need to click on save. Okay, let's check what it's saying. Okay, I think, okay. Okay, it's showing add successful, and you can check it under the device, under the trunk, whether your SIP trunk is successfully created or not. You can just click on find, and then you can see whether your SIP trunk is showing there or not. You can see it here. Your SIP trunk to gateway which we created is showing here. I hope you liked my video. Please let me know in the comments section, and please like and share my video with your friends and colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe the channel, and please press the bell icon so that you can receive notifications of all my upcoming videos. Thank you.